Hello, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of September 2021. Now, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so please be sure to check all three, guys, just so you have a complete understanding of the energies and how it's going to be impacting you as a whole this month. Now, this is your first time with me on my channel. Thank you so much. If what I say here serves you or resonates with you, please like, subscribe, comment down below, guys. I really do appreciate it, and it really does help. All right, Leos, let's jump into it. And per usual, I always like my viewers to kind of ground out before I do the messages, just so you can receive and hear what you're meant to hear. So if you feel comfortable, take a moment, close your eyes if you feel safe to do so. Just take a deep breath in, guys. Any anxiety or stress, let's just breathe that out. All right, and let's see what this month has in store for you. Ooh. All right, Leos, yay, and this is my rising. I get so excited. So we have the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, the Decision card, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, 7 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 2 of Wands, the Wheel, 4 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and 6 of Wands. Wow, Leos. This is a month of love, of relationships, of harmony in the home. Starting right off, two things, Leo. You might notice in the month of September, you are a lot more focused on family dynamics, really nurturing those relationships that are very close to you in your life, whether they're blood or family by choice. You might feel a desire to be home more, to be with those that you love, really taking the time to enjoy and be present with those that you care about, or those relationships that are reciprocal in nature. On a romantic level, there is a deepening of love this month. So all those Leos who might be single or looking, this is an incredible month to find a soulmate. Now, I'm not talking about karmic relationships, I'm talking about soulmate relationships. So it might be an ideal moment to actually meet somebody. A new emotional situation might arise. For those Leos who are in healthy, committed romantic relationships, this is a resurgence of love, a deepening of bonds, a movement with your relationship forward. Now, you do have the Decision card here. So with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So there might be some choices that have to be made in relationships this week, and it's not a bad thing. It's like, okay, what direction are we moving in? What's our next step? What's our next move? Is there a future here? What's our next chapter? And how do we move forward in a way that's passionate for both of us, that feeds us as individuals and as a couple? Now, it's always wonderful to have, the romantic honeymoon phase, which is great. But after a while, it's like brass tacks, like, okay, here we are. Are we going to pursue this? Is this our next step? And sometimes we have to have those conversations. They can be a little bit scary, but they don't have to be negative. They don't have to be harmful. What's really important for you, Leos, because you have gone through a lot of growth in the past 2 to 3 years in regards to your sense of self-worth, the kind of partners that are reciprocal in nature for all that you give. So it's very important when you have these conversations and when you make these decisions, you make sure that you're standing in your confidence, Leo. Make sure that you're like, you know what? This is who I am. This is my worth. I know what I bring to the table. I know how I love. I know how I support. I also know where I can do some work. But I know that I'm not going to accept anything less. I'm not about to backtrack. I'm not about to negotiate my non-negotiables. And it can be scary, right? Because when we're happy and when we are excited about something, when we have to stand in our power, like, what if we might lose that thing? What if they don't agree? What if? You have the 9 of Swords here. Honestly, Leo, all the things that you're kind of worried or stressed about aren't going to come to pass. Now, if you continue to focus on that and think of the negatives that can possibly happen, you can create self-fulfilling prophecies. You're a divine creator, Leo. You can create whatever you want. In this case, probably not what you want. So the universe is saying, please surrender your worries to me. So whether you work with your angels or your spirit guides or the universe creator, mass consciousness, God, whatever you call it, whenever you start to get a little anxious, stop, slow down, take a moment, step aside, take a deep breath in. Say, I recognize that these are my fears and they're not real. And whatever you believe in, your angels, the universe, say, I surrender all these fears to you. Take them from me. Find healthy and positive resolution and fill me with peace. You got to stop. You got to release this a bit, guys. Two of Wands. Guys, you guys are going to move on and have these amazing conversations with your partners. Two of Wands is a partnership, two people who are on the same path, on the same trajectory of goals and visions and dreams. And I think it's really good that people check in with one another. Now, if you're that single Leo and you're meeting people, I think it's really important to recognize right away whether or not the person you are interested in is even interested in the same things you are. Do we both want commitment? Do we both want to travel the world together? Do we want marriage, family, kids? Whatever it is that is for you, recognize. And when I say be picky, I'm saying don't settle. Don't settle. They're bringing in a soulmate that has the same long-term vision and goals and dreams as you, and they're just as ambitious and they're just as forward moving as you are, Leo. So don't settle, and don't be afraid to say, you know what, I'm ready for this, or this is the direction that I'm headed in. This is what I'm working towards. And I would love to have this with you if you're in a relationship. And if you're single, this is what I'm moving with. And if you're not, that's okay. But Two of Wands, this is a relationship that really deepens because you're on the same path. This is two people who are really good communicators and working together to create this together. You have the wheel. The wheel of fortune is like, wow, things moving in a whole new, incredible direction. So after having this conversation, Leo, you might find that you guys make some big decisions together. You might decide, you know what, let's commit. Or, you know what, let's go on that first trip together. Or, you know what, let's move in together. Or engagement or marriage, or who knows, start a family, whatever it is. Now that you have this conversation, it's going to start, it's going to open up a whole new path for you. It's going to be quite sudden, but exciting and a wonderful new beginning. You have the Seven of Swords with the Four of Swords with the Six of Wands. So whatever this decision is, even though it's exciting and even though it's quite sudden and things start to move a little fast paced, the universe is saying, okay, exciting, yes, but let's how we approach it. Let's talk it out. Let's make sure that we're doing this in a way that works for both people. Sleep on it a little. Now you know which direction you're going to move in. Now it's really important to sit together and consider different approaches of how you want to go about it. The seven is going back to the drawing board and saying, okay, how can we do this that'll work for both of us, and as a couple and individually? Sleeping on it, don't rush it. You already decided on the path, you already decided on the trajectory. I know it's exciting, but take it slow to make sure that how you approach it is not how maybe you would have done it before. We've all made mistakes. We've all tried a certain way that just doesn't work. And the universe is saying, okay, as you move forward in this new path with this person, how can we do it differently? How can we approach it differently in a way that is authentic to who we are, but comes from love instead of fear, that comes from long-term vision versus instant gratification? You know what I'm saying? Six of Wands. And then once you sit through it, bam, Six of Wands, like, all right, next move, next project, on we go. I'm so excited to see this for you, Leos. What a beautiful month of love, of growth, and new chapters with those you love. Have an incredible September, Leo. I wish you so many love and blessings. If you like this, if this resonated with you, please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really do appreciate it. Otherwise, guys, I will see you next month for next month's readings. Take care.